Alright, people, let's talk about the Avengers, because of course the Multiverse Saga, this is what we're building up to, the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars, and yes, that's been one of people's biggest complaints, is just that Phase 4 and Phase 5, they don't feel like they're going anywhere. There's no obvious setup. Like, in the Infinity Saga, we had the Infinity Stones. There was those MacGuffins going around. And, like, that was a continual build-up to Infinity War and Endgame. But for the Multiverse Saga, like, yes, we got multiverse stuff going on. But there's no real clear setup about what's going on here. Like, we still don't really even know what Kang's overarching plan is going to be. But, eventually we will get those movies, and, there will be some setup here and there. Honestly, feels like so far the Loki Disney Plus series has been doing the most of the heavy lifting here when it comes to setup. But, Kang Dynasty, Secret Wars, they're coming. And today, we are talking about some potential plot leaks, because that's the other thing is, like I said, we know these movies are coming, but we don't know what they're going to be about. So we have some minor plot leaks here, and I mean minor, like they're not in depth with like, oh, this character dies and like, oh, this happens and that happens. It's really basically just like a plot synopsis. That's my best description of it. Like, this is honestly stuff that would probably be in the trailers. So I don't think it's like huge spoiler stuff. I mean, like, if you watch the trailers, you'll know this. But right now, we can know this ahead of time. Unless this ends up being not true. That's always, of course, the case. This is coming from Scooper, My Time to Shine, hello. But if you don't want to know anything about the plot, then, of course, don't watch the video. Just warning you now. But yeah, so let's talk about this. So starting off, of course, with Avengers, the Kang Dynasty. Who knows when this movie will actually come out? Probably 2026, 2027 at this point. But Kang Dynasty is going to be our next Avengers movie. Kang will be the big bad. And the basic plot synopsis for this is that we will have our team of new Avengers. It doesn't claim who's going to be a part of these new Avengers, but I mean, you can make a pretty general assumption. You'll get Doctor Strange and Spider-Man and Black Panther and Ant-Man and Thor and Captain America and all these characters on screen here, Shang-Chi, of course, and they will be fighting the Council of Kangs. The Council of Kangs, of course, will be revealed, or were revealed, in the post-credit scene for Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, so they will return in a big way and fight our Avengers, but unfortunately, oh no, it's going to be very similar to what we had with Avengers Infinity War. The Avengers will lose. Now, what does that mean? Because obviously in Infinity War, when they lost, half the universe was killed. They were all dusted. So I don't know what that would look like here. Maybe it would just be suddenly at the end of the movie, we're now in Battle World. That could be pretty interesting. But basically, all this plot leak says for Kang Dynasty is the new Avengers, they fight the Council of Kangs, and they lose. Some of them probably will die. Some of them will make sacrifices. Others will survive. But as we've been hearing quite frequently, we will not follow these characters in Avengers Secret Wars. Secret Wars will be very different because, yes, obviously those characters will return, but they won't be the stars of this film. Kang Dynasty will be our MCU 616 Avengers movie, but Secret Wars, as My Time to Shine Hello is discussing here, is going to be about the Multiverse Avengers. So apparently the TVA is going to see the loss that our Avengers had, and then they are going to assemble a new team of Avengers combined with the powers of multiple heroes from multiple different universes. And what My Time to Shine Hello specifically mentions here, and it's been said previously that Deadpool 3 will go directly into Avengers Secret Wars, not Kang Dynasty, but Secret Wars. Apparently, the TVA will recruit Deadpool and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine from Deadpool 3, from however that movie ends, and they will be teaming up with Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man, and those will be the three main heroes that are leading our Avengers in the Secret Wars movie. So we'll finally get to see Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man and Hugh Jackman's Wolverine on screen together. Plus you got Deadpool as well. And of course, who knows who else? Like, there's so many other like multiverse characters that could appear here. The possibilities are endless. Like, this could be our Avengers lineup for Avengers Secret Wars. Obviously, there's been some crazy rumors, and I've done plenty of videos about them. So I'd love to see a team like this. I think that just would be such a really, really cool thing to see. It's also been said by My Time to Shine Hello that there will be characters from the Sony Spider-Man movies, so we could possibly see Tom Hardy's Venom, maybe Morbius show up. It's Morbin time. So you never know. There's a lot of possibility there. But just this as an idea, I think is really, really exciting. I really hope Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man is involved here as well. I still want The Amazing Spider-Man 3, but seeing him here would be great. And I'm assuming it would be an endgame type thing where like these multiverse Avengers, they would, come in, they would somehow save the 616 Avengers, and then in the end we would get this big final battle where the multiverse Avengers are teaming up with the 616 Avengers, and they're all fighting the Council of Kangs, maybe the Beyonder, maybe Kang the Conqueror. We'll see. I don't know about any of that, but yeah, it's this is about what I expected, and this is lining up with a lot of other things that we've heard previously, so it makes a lot of sense, and this honestly just sounds so freaking cool, especially the potential of what this final battle could be, because, Avengers Endgame's final battle was, like, the big thing that was, like, a nerd's dream come true, like, as a kid, when you're playing around with your action figures and you're just, like, smashing them all together, that was the Avengers Endgame final battle, but this would be even more, because, man, just think of the possibilities here. You got all these Avengers, you got X-Men, and you got multiple Spider-Man, you got multiple versions of the same character. Like, this could just be so freaking cool, and I'm so excited for this. And again, this lines up with a lot of other things we've heard, so while it's not an official thing put out by Marvel Studios, it is just from a scooper, I fully believe this because this makes complete and total sense, and again, lines up well with what we've heard previously. So, anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comments below. What do you think about these, alleged plot leaks for Avengers the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars? Do you believe these? And specifically talking Secret Wars, if we are getting Deadpool, Hugh Jackman's Wolverine, and Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man leading this new team of Avengers, who else, what other multiverse variants do you think will be a part of this team? Could we even get a Robert Downey Jr. Iron Man in here, or a Chris Evans Captain America, maybe even a Chris Evans Human Torch? We will see. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please drop a like if you enjoyed this video and hit the subscribe button so I keep you up to date on everything that goes on in the Marvel life.